Good evening. And actually, it is evening because it's after 6 o'clock. It's probably late evening or very early morning somewhere else, or mid morning other places, or very late afternoon. Yeah, that's time zone thing. So, what happened since this? Wait, this morning or this afternoon? When did it make? It was this afternoon, I think. Yeah. So right now we got the Saskatchewan Roughriders in Montreal playing the Alouettes. Game started about 40 minutes ago. Something about these early games I really, really like. The fact that they actually start at a decent time. Yeah, these 8 o'clock games are just a real pain in the ass. A real pain in the ass. It means you have to stay up later on if it's a Sunday night and you gotta stay up longer than you need to. They did that with the playoff game between Edmonton and Vegas. An elimination night, you could have had the game start at 6 o'clock. They put it at 8 o'clock. It's like, why? Some of us old people just can't stay up that late anymore. It's like, I mean, 10, 15 years ago, I might have pulled it off. If it went in overtime, I might have pulled off 2 or 3 overtimes. Now it's like, if they're tied after the first overtime, and if it's like 11:30, I'm going to bed. I'll find out who wins in the morning. If they go 4 or 5 overtimes, then they go 4 or 5 overtimes. I'm not waiting half the night. Can't do it. Maybe showing my old age somewhere, but even these baseball games, they start at 8 o'clock. That's 10:30, 11 is pushing it. I mean, pushing it. Can't do this. I'm not 49 years old. 49 years old now, but even in high school, that's 30 years ago. Oh yeah, I could stay up half the night, fall asleep during class the next day. It's like, what the fuck did I just miss? I actually did that once in social studies too. That's the truth. I don't remember what I was up to. Kind of like woke up. Oh fuck! It's the end of class already. Damn it. I've seen other students do that too. Just zonk. I was like, just left them alone. Yeah, teenagers, we think we're superhumans, we're invincible, we could do anything. You go 20, 30 years later, it's like, did I really do that? They try to tell these young people now, it's like, yeah, don't try it. Eventually, these young people now find out in about 20, 30 years, geez, did we really do that? Yeah, you did. We told you not to do it, and you did it anyways. Listen to us, old people. We know. That's why we're telling you this. And these kids now is like, how'd you survive? And these kids tell them about the rotary phone. Tell them we didn't have internet in the 80s and the 70s. They'll look at you like, really? Yeah, there's no internet in the 80s. Computers may have just started, but there's no flipping internet. You wanted to look up something in the 80s? You didn't have Google. You had to use an actual encyclopedia to look something up. Geez, every few years you had to get new encyclopedias just to stay somewhat updated. Yeah, I ended up looking up rockapella. The a cappella group. It's did a little bit of rock, which is how they got the name. A combination of rock and a cappella. Yeah, they remember Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Well, they sang the theme song for that. First season, the Soviet Union is still intact, and then after that first season, it dissolved, and it's like, and then they had to put a disclaimer at the end of every episode. The information is current as of the taping of this show. So it's like, yeah, just a space of 4 or 5 years between 91 and 96 is like, remember the Soviet Union dissolved and became Russia, and then 15 other new countries. Czechoslovakia split up, Yugoslavia split up. Good grief. Yeah, there's new countries and a couple new countries in, I think, Africa or somewhere. It was, good God. Europe is pretty much the center of the changes. You had the dissolution of the Soviet Union ended up getting Russia, and then you had Belarus and Ukraine and Estonia and Latvia and Lithuania and Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan and Georgia. Not the state, but the country. And that's some of the Czechoslovakia split in the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Well, they call themselves Czechia, but Czech Republic and Slovakia. And Yugoslavia ended up becoming Croatia, Serbia. Oh, Montenegro. Oh, I'm having a slight brain fart, but I think there's like 1 or 2 other nations that came out of the former Yugoslav. Yeah. So Jose Bautista did sign his 1-day contract. He did retire. I think his number's gonna be on the wall of honor. So yeah, that's how that happened. I think the last season I remember him playing, I think was 2018. He was playing in Atlanta, played with the Mets, played in Philly. Then after that, I didn't see his name anywhere, so I figured I didn't see his name on anywhere for like 2 or 3 years. I figured, yeah, he's probably retired. And sure enough, he was. So, see, what am I gonna do for the rest of the evening? Not a hell of a lot. I had dinner. I made myself a few egg salad sandwiches, so, because I haven't had my own egg salad sandwiches in a long time, so now I'm good. And watch the Red Green Show. I gotta put the title card on my thread of first 13 episodes that I watched of season 5. Is like, what today's was, I gotta go find it now. There it is. Today's was women travel, men burn gas. So I got 13 other ones. I'm gonna put number 14 down and eventually put number 15 down. Don't know about tonight, but probably tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Actually, I did make a video this afternoon. It was right during lunchtime, and now it's like dinner time. Figure that out. I think right now that's it. That's it. So in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.